Reps in reserve, or RIR for short, is just a way of measuring the intensity of an exercise, or if you like, how hard it is. As I say, RIR just stands for reps in reserve, and the clue's in the name. It's how many repetitions you have in the tank. For example, if you lift a weight 12 times and you could have done 15, then you have 3 reps in reserve. And if you lift a weight 14 times and you could have got 15, then you've only got 1 rep in reserve, and so that's harder. And you can carry that same theory across to other rep ranges. For example, you could lift a weight 8 times that you potentially could have lifted for 10, and so you would have 2 reps in reserve, which, even though that's now lower than when we were lifting a weight 12 or 13 or 14 times, it's still harder because you've now only got 2 reps in reserve. And that would probably correspond to you having to lift a heavier weight. So let's look at an example. On the example that you can see here, I'm doing a deadlift. Now, as you can see, I'm only lifting this weight 4 times, but it's much too heavy to be lifting this weight 12 times or more. By the time I get to that second and third time, I'm moving noticeably more slowly, and I've actually gone a funny shade of pink. So you can see that I've probably got 1 or 2 or 3 at a push reps in reserve. And that's just a good way of monitoring the intensity. Now, generally speaking, most of the exercises that I give you will be shooting for between 2 to 4 reps in reserve. You're never going to be bang on with this. You've just got to give it your best estimation. And to be honest, it's more of a starting point anyway, because over the course of your program, we'll be looking to build that difficulty or that intensity as we go by increasing either the repetitions that you're lifting the weight for or the weight itself over time. So I hope that's cleared that up for you. Let me know if that makes sense.